Welcome to 18 Lawn Street. It is a three-story house with vinyl siding and a concrete foundation. The house has 3 apartments, one on the first floor in the basement, and one on each of the second and third floors. I live in the first apartment. Welcome to the utility closet for the entire house. The house is split into 3 zones controlled by this panel. Each zone has its own hot water heater. This is one, here's another, and this is the one for my apartment. The way the hot water heater works is natural gas comes in through this pipe and into the hot water heater. The gas is burned, boiling the water, and then the hot water is sent out through this copper piping to the various appliances. This is the furnace for my house. My house has a forced air heating system. It is hard to see, but the way this system works is natural gas comes in through this pipe. It is then burned in the furnace, heating air and making it hot. Then a pump pushes the hot air through these vents into the house. When the desired temperature is reached, the system will shut off. These are the 2 AC units for the entire house. There's one for the first floor and the basement, which is the apartment I live in. The other one is for both the apartments on the upper floors. One of the advantages of using pumps to control airflow is that the same ventilation can be used for both heating and cooling. As a result, each room has only a single vent. In the basement rooms, the vent is in the ceiling, and on the first floor, the vent is in the floor. My apartment has 3 entrances. This is the front door. There is no storm door, but it is a double door so that you can enter the house, close one door, and then enter the apartment to minimize the amount of cold air that enters or hot air that leaves. The entryway is very drafty though. As you can see, there is no weather sealing in the door frame and light can sneak through some cracks. This is the rear entrance on the first floor. Much like the front door, it is a double-doored entrance. This set of doors is almost always closed except for when I am grilling. Again, this set of doors does not have a weather seal, but unlike the front doors, it is framed much better with almost no gaps. This is the rear entrance in the basement, which leads out to the AC units. Unlike the first floor entrances, this door is only a single door. As you can see, this door is hard to open. This is due to a tight fit in the frame, in addition to some heavy-duty weather seal. Because of this, the area around the door is almost never cold, meaning air from outside is not getting in, and the hot air from inside is not escaping. Recently, we put up curtains in the apartment and the windows on the first floor. They are open during the day when it is sunny out to allow sunlight and heat into the apartment, but are closed when it's cloudy or at night to keep the heat inside and the cold outside. As you can see, the windows are double paned, which increases the R value of the window. A higher R value causes less heat transfer, and the heat will stay in the apartment in the cold air. In 2 of the bedrooms downstairs, there is a small window recessed in a cavity. They are covered all the time because they don't let much light in. There is one window in our stairwell to the basement that is problematic. One of the panes cracked and was, until recently, fixed with duct tape. This allowed a lot of cold air into the house. In an attempt to fix this in a college fashion, we placed saran wrap over the window. The best fix would be to get a new window, but this solution has improved the temperature in our stairwell. The walls in the basement are very thick. This is best shown by this picture of the door cavity. This shows how thick the concrete foundation actually is. At the base of the wall, the foundation gets even thicker. This is where the new foundation was built on top of an existing foundation during renovations, as shown by this picture in the utility closet. This was done to increase ceiling heights in the basement. On the first floor, the walls are much thinner since they do not cover the foundation. All the walls in the house are made from plaster. The problem with plaster is it can crack easily and begin to separate from the floor, as seen here at the top of our stairs. The insulation in the wall cavities is just fiberglass. This is not the best type of insulation. Spray foam insulation would be better, or if the plaster walls ever need to be replaced, foam board insulation could be put in. The energy use intensity of my apartment is 16 kBTUs per square foot. So assuming the other two apartments have a similar EUI, then the total is 48. The average in New England is about 47 for an entire house. So, even with all the blemishes that my apartment has, the house is just above average. With some fixes, it could be even better. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned a lot about my house. Have a nice day.